Hi to everyone. Today we will discuss about the software as a service. Last video we discussed about the infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, all cloud computing services principles are those. Today we will discuss about the software as a service. What is an software as a service? Some of the services are there in Saas. Saas is nothing but software as a service. First you like this video so that it reached so many students and they also will learn the all software services and cloud computing subject. Before starting this video, now we will see software as a service and don't skip this video till end of the video. Let's start. Software as a service. What are the services are there in software as a service? These business services, social networks and document management, mail services. These four are the services of software. Software as a service. In theory subjects, you need to draw first diagram like this, services and subheadings and these suitability of service, pros and cons, all those are you should write so that you can gain more marks in semester examinations. Now we will see one business services. What are the business services means? Providing a variety of business services like in startup companies it provide the business services. It is like billing, ERP, CRM, billing, sales and human resources. These are the services which are to be in software services. Next, social networks. Social networks means what? Most of the social networks means general public. In public we will use the networks. That networks is known as the social networks. In general public, the number of users which are used in social like public only, it is known as the social networks. Next one is document management. Document management means what? It most use the electronic documents. In the software as a service, we will use the electronic documents. And SaaS providers started providing the services to create, manage and track electronic devices. In software as a service, we will documents which are provided by the create. It will create the documents and manage the documents and track the electronic devices. Next, mail services. Mail services means sending the mail from one place to the another place. Future growth, email usage predictable. To handle the unpredictable, the number of users and mail services. Okay, na? Next we will see characteristics of SaaS. Characteristics of software as a service. In this one to many. One to many means one resource to many resources. Many customers. One application is sent to the many customers. So it is the process known as the one to many. Next, web access. It is web based through the connected to the network. It is known as the web access. Web access means web browser connected to the internet is known as the web access. Next, centralized management. Centralized management means all resources like these are the resources. All resources are connected in central, at the central point. This will manage by the management. This is known as the centralized management. Okay, na? All resources are get together in the central point. This central point is managed by the managers. This is known as the centralized management. Next one, multi-device support. Multi-device support means what are the devices are there? Like desktops, next laptops, smart devices, tabs, All those are electric devices, smartphones, smart mobiles. What are the smartphones, laptops, desktops? All those are smart devices are under the multi-device support. It supports the all these devices. Next one, better scalability. Better scalability means for better performance, for better applications will be done, we will use the better scalability. Next, high availability. High availability means high performance, high quality, high resources which are used in this software as a service. Next, API integration. API integration means what? We will use all the APS devices and APS resources in software as a service. Now we will see the suitability of SaaS, suitability of software as a service. What are the suitabilities are there? On-demand software, software for startup companies, and software compatibility with multiple devices, software with varying loads. These are the 4 suitability of software as a service. This is very important, students. Software as a service is very important. 3 services are very important. You need to prepare very well and go for exam. You will get 1 question from these services. What are the services? Infrastructure as a service, IaaS. We will see IaaS, infrastructure as a service, software as a service, platform as a service, paas. These 3 are very important, students. You need to prepare very well and go for exam. You will get any one from of this. Okay, now from this you will get 1 service model. Now we will see suitability of services. What are there? On-demand software. On-demand software means what? Licensing based on the software model requires buying full package software. It is full package software and increases spending of buying software. It is increase the buying of software. And next, software for startup companies. Any for using opening or anything while the startup companies, we will use the increasing the buying of hardware. Hardware is very important to the software, so that it is buying is increased in startup companies. Next, software capabilities with multiple devices. What is this? We will use the all multiple devices used in this software. Next, software with varying loads. Loading also. Load on popular applications for social networks. Next, it is very difficult to loading the infrastructure in software as a service. It is very difficult to loading purpose. These are about the software as a service. If you are watching first time, subscribe our channel and click on bell icon so that when I will upload the video, you will get by notification, and then you can learn all these cloud computing topics, and like this video so that it reaches to so many students and they will learn all these topics, and share this video. Thank you. Now we will see, I forgot it, pros and cons of software as a service. What are they? Pros and cons. Pros and cons of low cost saving. Pros and cons of SaaS, software as a service. Pros and cons, advantages and disadvantages of a software as a service. What are they? Cost savings. We can save the money. Okay, na? Next, cost savings. Next, no client installation. No client installation. Next one, ease of access. It is easy to access. Next one, dynamic scaling. Dynamic scaling. Note down these points, students. You need to note down in your notes all these points. Next, disaster recovery, disaster recovery. And next one, dynamic scaling, dynamic scale. Dynamic scaling is completed. Now dynamic scaling, multi-tendency, multi-tendency. Next, cost saving. We can save the cost. We can save the our amount. Next, no client insertion. In this software as a service, we can no client insertion. Clients are not required. Next, ease of access. It is easy to access. Next, dynamic scaling. We will use the dynamic scaling for all the resources dynamically. Next, disaster recovery. Any recovery is there, we can recover it. Next, multi-tendency. Multi-tendency also used. This is about the software as a service. If you are watching first time, subscribe our channel and click on bell icon so that when I will upload the video, you will get my notification. And like this video so that it reaches to so many students. And share this video. Thank you. Next video we can meet.